This is my base, and I have to defend it against endless waves of invaders. And I'm only armed with the AC-130, a flying fortress that can be upgraded to have so much firepower. Gatling guns, artillery cannons, missiles, bombs, rockets, you name it, we got it. We're gonna take this AC-130 and upgrade it from a level 1 all the way up to a maximum level, all in an effort to defend our base. Let's see if we can do it. So we're gonna go to the Dune Bastion. Now we're out here and we have multiple enemies already sighted. This is the base that we've got to protect, right? And the way we protect it is, well, remember we're an AC-130 gunship, so we got guns. Now the first thing we need to do is unlock a new weapon system. We could either upgrade the weapon system we have, which is the 30mm only, but what I want is the Comet rocket launcher, because, well, quite frankly, that was the only option I got. It's a roguelite, right? So we get 3 choices, and we have to make the best out of that. But if you look very carefully, all right, let's select 2 APCs, because this is pretty cool. Now I've got 2 friendly units. They're armor personnel carriers, and they're actually laying out fire. If we change the viewpoint, you can see that they've got kind of like machine guns on the top. But I really like the thermal imagery. We've got a bunch of different imageries that we can use. Oh, this is cool. It's just like a missile, and you can see like the exhaust here. Oh, we just got lucky. We unlocked arguably the most powerful weapon in the game, the 102mm howitzer. So let me show you about this thing. Let's find a big group. Oh, that's a big group. Well, not anymore. It's gone. Not only that, but we unlocked, with 1 shot of that thing, we unlocked an upgrade. Now, I'm gonna increase the damage on my 30mm because that's actually gonna be the one that's gonna need to be doing most of the heavy lifting right now. And I'm looking for target-rich environments because the farther we fire out, actually, the more arc we have to consider. So, there we go. 3 targets right up next to each other. Early in the game, my favorite upgrades are anything that increases my ammunition capacity or reload rate. But splash damage being purple and rare is also pretty juicy. Let's see if I can't arc that properly. I can. Increase damage, or we could spawn an infantry, or increase ammunition. I'm gonna increase the damage on the 102. Now, my 30mm, you can see, like, in some cases, it actually requires me to hit the enemy twice, which I think is sort of ridiculous. I don't think the 30 is very good. And in fact, granted, I'm still relatively new to the game, I think it might be the worst weapon system. Like, the Gatling gun, which we haven't unlocked, is, in my opinion, better. And I've been pretty unlucky by not being able to get upgraded reload rate. But I'm gonna spawn 3 infantry so that the defense of the base is a little bit better. So that guy took 2 hits of a 30mm. Now think of a 30mm as like the armored personnel carrier in Ravenfield, or an APC like a Bradley. That's the gun we're firing out of a moving plane, which is pretty cool. And the 102 is still reloading, but the Comet is ready. And this thing fires pretty fast. So increase the number of bullets shot by the 30mm by 5. Guys, it just went from the worst weapon maybe in the game to like one of the best. And let me show you. Now watch real carefully. You see that? 5 shots. 5 shots from the 30mm. And it only uses technically 1 round of ammunition. This is the 102, and my gosh, is it beastly. That was actually sort of a waste of a shot to use a 102mm on a singular target. So I'm thinking right now, we have a number of pretty good options, but I think in the early game, you want to unlock as many weapons as possible. We'll choose the 45mm, and we'll show that thing off. I really like this. In fact, I'd say this is like probably one of my favorites because you have a pretty good like amount of ammunition, a pretty decent fire rate, and it only takes about 1 hit per infantry unit. Now, I specified infantry unit because eventually, where's our big boy? Where's our big boy? Multiple targets. Eventually, we're going to be fighting tanks in armored vehicles. The longer we survive, the more difficult the enemies are going to get. So increase fire rate. I've never really had an issue with fire rate. I think damage is the best thing to do. But yeah, now that the 30 fires like 5 rounds per a single salvo, I would say it went from like my least favorite weapon to honestly one of my favorites. And I think that just goes to show you how powerful upgrades and how necessary they are to successfully defend the base. Reload rates, if you look in the middle of the screen, they take a long time, okay? It's generally because, one, you're just wildly inaccurate, but don't worry, that's what the 102 is for. Or, more than likely, you didn't have enough weapons and they all had to be reloaded as your base got overrun. Or you just had really, really bad luck, because remember, this is a roguelite. And in roguelite, luck is a big part of the game. So that's going to be reloading. Now how... Ooh, this is kind of juicy. I can just sort of I'm not saying that this is the most effective tactic, but I can use it, which is just sort of like clicking and dragging with the Comet rocket launchers. Increase the splash range of the 102 by 50%. I can imagine that this can get absolutely to ridiculous levels. And that's really like what we're doing here, is we're upgrading our AC-130 gunship to absurd levels of combat ability. The amount of fire and hell we can rain down from above is, well, all of it. All right, so the 102 is ready. So we just upgraded by like what, 50% splash? Can I get all 4 of these units with the splash? No, I could get 3. There was still a little bit of finickiness. And they're getting in awfully close, so I need to be like really, really efficient. This is a very hectic game, I would say. And like maintaining commentary while trying to be good is tricky. I still think this is sort of... I love how I was like, I hate this gun. I'm like, I like this gun. I like it now. All right, here we go. Our first tank. Let's see what it is. Okay, it looks like a BMP. It's dead. It took about, what, 2 salvos? There we go. That thing should be evaporated now. I'm gonna try to arc my shot, and I got him. Okay. Oh, reloading. Fire a little salvo of rockets. The Comet's fun. It's very interesting. So which viewpoint do you like? Like, which camera? This is sort of, I guess, daytime or like normal? All right, what do we need? What do we need? Increase the reload speed. This is the first time we've got a reload speed upgrade, and we will happily take that. 25% is massive. All right, another armored vehicle, a 102 right on the dome is enough to silence it. Now, we had a lot more defenders, and now we've only got 1 singular armored personnel carrier. We had infantry units, and I think it was like 3. So things are getting a little bit hairy out here. But remember that this is a roguelite, so even our first loss isn't really the game is over. It's sort of the point at which the game just begins, when you really think about it. And that's what I love about roguelites, and what make them probably like, uh-oh, here we go. Let's just evaporate all those guys. 102. It always does the job. Is that thing alive? Oh, this is interesting. I can't cycle backwards. I can't move my camera. Increase the fire rate by 100%. Don't need it. I need more damage. But this is actually getting a little bit worrisome. All right, how many 30 mil salvos does it need? Oh my gosh, I almost said downloading. I'm reloading my 30 mil already. Okay, that worked. Okay, the base is completely vulnerable. There are no more defenders, so the enemy forces are just gonna be like running straight in it. So at this point, I guess you could say, oh my God, that's a freaking like, that looks like a mammoth tank from like Command and Conquer. My 102 is not nearly upgraded, or reloaded rather. Oh my gosh, how is that thing alive? Base is under attack. Okay, I guess reload speed, not that it's gonna matter. Actually, I think it might. I think my one issue is I wish I could just number key to the weapon system I want instead of having to cycle through them all, because I think I would actually be more combat effective. All right, oh, the 102's ready. How much time do we buy ourselves actually? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we're supposed to protect the base. As you can see, I've done my fair amount of shelling it actually. And the 30 mil's alive. I felt like we were just about to die. I have a Steam achievement, but I can't even afford to like really check it. We'll spawn in 2 APCs. Oh my gosh. Guys, that was somewhat ridiculous. Absurd even. Wait, is that artillery? Oh, I thought he was sitting there and like firing artillery like mortars. All right, I do have a 102, so we'll use it. I don't have those rockets left. Gosh, this is getting... This game is so hectic and so intense and so fun. Like, I don't know what it is, but any game where you can be an AC-130 gunship and just like use all of the guns that ever existed, including muskets, just kidding. But like in a game is kind of ridiculous in like the best way possible. Like ridiculous in terms of entertainment value. All right, so 102, what do we got? I'm gonna try to take a shot at that guy. Take a shot at those guys. Switch to the rockets. I've hit that thing with everything I got, man. There we go, 102 did it. So I guess now we've got to be judicious in our use of our arsenal and save the 102 for like, all right, what do I got? Increase the reload speed on the 102, or the reload speed on the 45. 102 is doing more damage than the 45, and it's gold, which means it's better than purple because it's legendary. All right, the APC's down again. I swear, whenever I choose my, what are they, the comets? I can't read right now, I don't have the time. I swear that thing is like, boom. What? Did that thing survive 102? That tank survived 2 102 millimeter howitzer rounds. Yeah, the comets are just never ready. Oh, there we go, the 102. Look, you can see the little scroll bar there. There's like, they're capturing it. Well, I guess I know where they're going now. Oh my gosh. I've got 1 round left. I gotta wait till a lot more get in there and lure them in that way. I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Increase reload speed by 75%. That is necessary. All right, we'll just spray the comets. They did their job. Yeah, I wish I could slow down the speed of this game by like 10%. Cause like my heart is going. Oh man, now my viewpoint is a little wonky. There we go. Oh, you love to see it. I love how I can fire on my base and not like, quote, lose. Cause that's actually really important. All right, here we go. 102, how much more do we got? This comets, dude, they absolutely suck at the reload rate. All right, I think this is the end. I think this is the end. I can spawn in 2 M1 Abrams tanks. Is that enough? Danger close, guys. Oh, shoot. They're shelling my tanks. Look at that, they've got 3 tanks over there. Okay, that actually saved my bacon. There's like a singular infantry unit in the base. My tanks look like they're smoking. But that bought us just enough time. I think this is sort of a legendary run, I would say. I need to level up so I can get the next tier. I just need more. What do you need to succeed? More stuff. I need all the stuff. Give me all the stuff, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, one of the Abrams went down. What is they got helicopters? I can't deal with that. Oh, the 102 just saved my bacon again. It's ready. Oh my gosh. This is kind of nuts. Increase max ammo by 5? Yes, I need that. I need that right now. That's a Hind helicopter. Okay, I mean, it's a little bit too beefy because I'm spraying it with 30 mil and it's like, you know what, that's fine. I'm okay with you spraying me with literal 30 millimeter ammunition. It's not a big deal. It should be a big deal though. How is he alive? Am I missing the target? All right, lure them in and 102 them out. Although we're out now. So we gotta use the old-fashioned 45, which it probably won't be enough. But I would say that, like, in terms of our run, that was a very, very good run. So let's take a quick look. In terms of the shots fired, 262 rounds of 30 millimeters. My accuracy wasn't the best, but look at the accuracy of the 45. That's because of the splash damage. In the 102, I'm actually kind of surprised it's not 100%. But the damage per second on this, you can see which one was doing the work. The lion's share of the work was done by the 102. Now, like I said, the game isn't done. It's a roguelite. We just learned. You don't win or lose. You win or learn. So since we start with the 30, it makes sense that I think we'll want to increase the reload speed of this thing down to 8 seconds. And the 102, I would like a reload speed way down. Now we've only got 4.78 thousand upgrade points, which is like a sort of a helmet for whatever reasons. And I'm not sure what else we can afford. Doesn't look like anything. So we'll go to the next one. And this time we're going to Operation Sentinel Peak. All right, and the enemy is gonna be what? Coming down, oh, okay, 2 routes. So I've got my 30 to start with. I'm still at my level 1 here. I desperately need my upgrade. And I need the option to unlock a new weapon system. So we have 2 new weapon systems, which we didn't see in our first run. The Hellfire missile and the Gatling gun. Normally I would go for the Gatling gun, but since they said heavy vehicles, well, Hellfire it is. So let's try it out. Okay, that's pretty good at dealing with crowds. And can I unlock one? Let's go reload speed of the 30 or reload speed of the Hellfire. We'll go reload speed of the Hellfire. Oh, shoot. I tried to fire and forget, but these things are laser guided. That's interesting. Guys, we are reloading right now and the enemy's like at the gates. Oh, thank goodness. We'll have to increase the reload speed again. We are not getting good luck, and in hindsight, I actually wish I would have taken the Gatling gun. But it's still early, and I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah, recommend caution. Give me a new weapon. Okay, good. We got the Gatling gun, so look at this. Basically just like concentrated spray on a target. It's usually all you need, but you need to be accurate. I guess I was a little bit inaccurate. So we can open up a JDAM, which I've never used before, or 2 tanks. I'm gonna take the JDAM. It's always fun to have a little bit. Oh, that's the JDAM, isn't it? That thing's slow. Where is it? JDAM. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's pretty sweet, but it's a little bit slow for my purposes here. And we'll spawn an infantry. Not that he's gonna do much, but like he might buy us some time. Oh yes, the crowd control of the Hellfire is necessary. It is appreciated. All right, what do we got? Ammo, damage, or ammo? I guess ammo, the Gatling gun. Everything's reloading right now, except for my 30, which is still at basic levels where it sort of needs 2 hits to take out an infantry unit, which is not good. JDAM's ready. Oh my gosh. Increase the splash range of a JDAM by 50% is probably a yes. Everything's reloading though. All right, I'm gonna have to use the Gatling gun and hope I get a little bit lucky. Wow. The Gatling gun just absolutely saved my bacon. I think as much as the increasing fire rate is legendary, I don't know. I don't think we want that right now. Oh, that's our first vehicle. What do we have to deal with that? Everything's reloading except the 30. All right, that's not ideal. Hellfire's ready. There we go. All right, Hellfire out. JDAM's out. All right, increase max ammo of the Hellfire by 1. All right, how many of these do I have? Not enough. Dude, this map is significantly harder than the last one. Having to completely split your focus between 2 very, very heavy streams of troops. Also, I'd like to singularly be able to reload a weapon system. I think normally when I press R, they all upgrade. So maybe I'm missing something. Increase reload speed by 25%. Please and thank you. All right, the Hellfire's ready. Our base is under attack. Yeah. We need much more resources than you guys are giving me. All right, there we go. We'll take out the armored vehicle. All right, the JDAM's ready. We'll just drop it right in there. Oh man, the JDAM takes its sweet, sweet time. But when it arrives in style. I need the upgrade for the 30 mil, or I need a 45. Yep, I only have the 30 right now. Increase damage, increase reload speed. All right, I'm pretty sure we lost the base. In terms of weapon effectiveness, the amount of shots fired and the DPS, the JDAM was the best with only 4 ever shots. 100% accuracy. In terms of our armory, we do have 20,000. So 30, 45, 102, the Gatling, the Comet, the Hellfire, the Maverick, which we didn't see, the JDAM, the Cluster, which we haven't seen, the Phosphorus, which we haven't seen, Napalm we haven't seen. My goodness. But it seems to me that the best thing to do, sortie count. Oh man, let's upgrade the projectiles already. This is the one we start with. It makes the most sense. So we're already firing 3 rounds. I think that's the first upgrade we should have done. So we've got Operation Frozen Aegis in Karbistan. Our helicopters. Okay. Wait, they've got artillery? Oh yeah, we're already firing 3 30s. Why am I not hitting that thing? All right. Our first upgrade, we need to unlock a weapon system. As much as I want the 2 APCs, we're gonna take the Hellfire. Like, that's my strategy. It may not be the best one, but it's the one we're working with. Oh my gosh. That's a really awkward angle. So we can unlock the Comet, or the Gatling gun, or the 45. I'm gonna take the 45. Oh my gosh, we've got 4 different avenues of attack here. Switching to the 45. This fire rate is sort of slow. Ooh, we've got 2 goodies right here. Reload speed of the Hellfire. I'm pretty sure that's what. No, it was the JDAM, right? Okay, the JDAM was doing the work in the last round. All right, so this is a Hellfire. Shazammy. We'll unlock the Gatling gun. The only issue with this is I have to like stay on target. Increase the reload speed, absolutely. Oh man, that's not ideal. Okay, that's not the JDAM. So we'll increase the splash range of our 45. If I could increase the damage of the 30, I think we would be pretty happy with how we're sitting. Wow, I mean, this is an obvious choice. Reload speed on the 30 by 70% is a 100% yes. So what we're gonna do is use up the ammunition there. Let's change our viewpoint here to like sort of daylight. Actually, let's do night vision for a little bit. Increase, damage of the 30 mil. We did want that. Normally I'd go reload speed, but we're relying on the 30 now that we've upgraded it. If I can one-hit targets, I'm not one-hitting them. I guess I still have to hit them. Be real accurate. What is that? Increase reload speed by 75%. Ooh, splash range is juicy, but reload speed is king for me. Deploying infantry. I'm gonna call. I can actually give orders for my units, which is pretty cool. All right, what we need is this. That's efficiency. A singular missile taking out 4 targets at once is juicy. Let's drop another Hellfire over here, I guess. That one did not do. Oh, here we go. All right, the 30 is not the way to go. Increase max ammo. Epic. 100 rounds is pretty good, right? Well, we're gonna use it right here. I feel like with this one, I mean, it makes sense. You're firing the smallest ordnance that you have in the entire like game, so you will want to be accurate. Damn it. No, Hellfire. What makes me happy is my infantry unit is still alive. Yeah, that 45 was like those 4 guys were basically on top of each other. All right, I could get. Ooh, I wanted this one. I do want the APC. Player agency instead of like relying on some NPC character seems to be the way to go. All right, what do we want to do with that? Go right there. There's another big cluster right here. All right, 45 I think is what we just upgraded. Our infantry unit is down. The enemy's closing in around us. This game is awesome, man. It's so intense though. For me, I think I'm reloading everything except my 30. 45's ready. All right, we got the Hellfire, so that's a big cluster. Also a vehicle down and to my left. Increase the splash damage of the 45 or increase damage. I guess the Gatling could be pretty good with more damage. Recommend caution. Buddy, I get it. They're closing in on the base. I've been killing hundreds and hundreds of these people, okay? I have no idea what their tactics are. It seems absolutely ridiculous. Boom. That may have been 2 vehicles, I'm not sure. This is so strange. Can you imagine being like a real life AC-130 gunner? And you just see all these little pixels and you're like, yeah, those are people down there. We're gonna spawn in 2 tanks. I haven't seen the enemy bring up any tanks yet, so it'd make me feel better to have some of our own because the infantry won't be able to do a lot. Like I'm assuming they're not armed with RPGs. All right, we have a Hellfire and we've got, oh, that's a tank. Let's switch viewpoints. Get a little daytime out there. Oh yeah, that's a tank for sure. That thing just survived 2 Hellfires. 3. Wow. It'd be kind of cool if you could combine this with a little bit of tower defense, like where you had more direct control over the base and its upgrades as well. I can't actually see what that thing is. I'm trying to hit it with a... Yeah, that may not be the smartest use. Hellfire. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and it's still alive. Okay. Reload speed of 25%. Fire rate of 50%, max ammo of 7. Max ammo and reload rate have a lot in common, right? More being able to shoot more in less time. These guys are bunched up. It's gonna increase the efficiency of my 30 mil. This guy just walked right past the tank. All right, I hit that thing with a 30 and a 45. I hate hitting, like, having to go up against, like, main battle tanks with, like, anything other than, like, the biggest bomb that I have. You know what we're missing right now is the 102. Oh, they're firing. Come on. There we go. There's a lot more armor out here right now. I'm curious what your favorite viewpoints is. Like, that should be a really big point of discussion in the comment section, because if we're going to play this again, I want to know what you guys like seeing the most. Increase the reload speed, ooh, or the number of bullets shot. Both of these are really good, even though one says uncommon and epic. I think that leads me to say I should choose this, but I want to shoot more stuff. One way to ruin a Tuesday. We've been ruining Tuesdays all week, guys. All right, do I have a Hellfire? Yes, but only 2 of them. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. All right, the Gatling's not gonna do it. I feel like I should be doing a lot more damage to this thing as I'm firing from above, and his armor, like, he's got not much top armor. That's sort of like why shoulder-mounted, like, rockets that fly up and then hit the tank from above are a thing in the first place. Oh, that was... I sprayed thinking I would get them all. I did not. So that was a big waste. All right. We got a big boy out here now. I feel like my 30's reload rate was almost instantaneous. Now I just gotta download. I need to upgrade the damage of that thing. Yeah, I feel like being able to like have more passive fire. Now that I feel like I've got a really, really good handle on the game. Hellfire's ready. Increase reload speed by 75% on the Hellfire. Yes, please. Since we're dealing with a lot of armor, that'll make me feel real good. It says 13 threats found, but I'm pretty sure there's like a billion out there, okay? The enemy's forces are endless. Yeah. All right, where's the tank? Is that a tank? Where's the tanks at? Oh, that's a helicopter again. There we go. This is so crazy. The first time I ever got to play like as an AC-130 in a game, I'm pretty sure it was like one of the older Call of Duties. Isn't that crazy? Like, Call of Duty is like an old thing now. Granted, they release one every year, but like at one point it was like the brand new game on the block, and it was the hottest thing ever. Now it's like, oh, okay, it's like FIFA, you know, like, yeah, FIFA's fun. But there's a new one every year. It sort of like takes away the allure in a way. All right, let's drop a Hellfire on that tank. Is this thermal vision? I want to go to daytime vision. Takes a little bit of adjustment, maybe a little bit too real. I can't see what I'm looking at. Is it nighttime? What time of day is it? Is that a thing? Probably is. Okay, one of our tanks is down. We've only got one left. Oh my gosh, the tank is down. Guys, I need something really good. Increased fire rate? No. Increased damage? Yeah, I think at this point we just need damage. The enemy is closing in on the base. Wow, look at that. That's gonna be insane. I do not like the 30, man. Until you get the 5-round burst, even a 3-round burst isn't very good. Like when you need to rely on it, I can't hit that guy. He's just walking in solo and taking my base. There are 31 targets found. Dude, I'm glad you guys got to see the 102mm, because that thing is the best. All right, increased number of bullets shot by the 30. Yeah, this is what we needed, man. This is what we needed like ages ago. I'm gonna be reloading that. See, now is the point. Wow, the reload rate on the 30 was almost instantaneous. I guess you could break the game in that regard. All right, Hellfires. Now that there's tanks in the base and they're not gonna like die immediately, this is probably the end. Look at this. This is called the spam strategy. Base lost. How did we do? 96% accuracy at 284 DPS, but only 65 shots relative to everything else. The 30mm, it's low accuracy. The Gatling gun I don't think is as much of a problem, but the low accuracy of the 30mm, you gotta upgrade the splash damage, I think. So this is Metal Thunder. We took our AC-130 up from a level 0 basic biplane, almost, all the way up to just elite levels of power. If you guys want to see more of this game, pull the trigger on the like button, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.